here. Here we go, friends. Here, I'll do one of these. Hey, look, I'm going for a walk in the Florida sunshine. Want to go with? Lock the door. Got my keys, my backpack. Good to go. I went inside this morning and took a shower. And got a cup of coffee. Actually, I asked for a cup of coffee. Somebody had to get it for me. They're not letting anybody touch any of the food stuff, which is fine. And then it's actually a little too hot. A little too hot to drink. So I came back, put it in the truck, put it in my insulated cup. We're gonna let it sit there for a bit. And I thought we'd go for a little walk. So I noticed this yesterday. There's a little pass through over here that goes to some shops or whatever. So it is daytime, so hopefully we're safe. But we're gonna go over here and go check it out. Oh, they got patches. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that one. So anyway, yada yada. Oh, look inside here. Boy, just all kinds of patches in there. Can't really, let's see. Yeah, this doesn't really let you. I know it's early. Oh, hey James, how are you? Hey, I'm down in Florida, kid. I just thought I'd venture over and see what else going on around here. That's really nice. It stayed warm all night. I ended up leaving the AC on all night. It's warm and muggy down here, but I am not complaining. I am not complaining one bit. This is this Daytona shop. They've got flannels and cutout shirts and all kinds of glasses and post the poker runs. That was from March. I wonder if they haven't been open that since March, or you think they just well, there's lots of jackets in there. They just didn't take the little signage down, I guess. Some tie-dye hoodies. Tattoo parlor. We'll get a tattoo. They open at noon. Oh darn! I have to be somewhere at noon. I have until noon before I gotta go anywhere, because the way my pickups, I have something to drop off not too far from here. It's about an hour and a half, and then I have to go. Big old buzzer up there. And then I have to go over to some place to pick something up, but I can't pick that up until let's see, 4 o'clock, between 4 and 6. It's supposed to be ready. So I don't want to waste my clock, getting over there early and then having to sit waiting for that to get ready. So it could get ready early, but the particular place I'm going to, the ones that are up in Ohio are very specific about their schedules. So I'm assuming the same will be true here. So I'm just going to go and say, hey, I'm going to pick up one, drop it off, or rather drop off this one, pick up the other one between 4 and 6, and then it's not going very far away, 100 miles or so. So I'm going to take that and drag it up to the store that it belongs to. That's a live unload for tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So there's several truck stops right around And this is where I'm at. I'm at the Loves. This is their front section. Hi Diana, how are you, hon? Tom. I'm in Florida. Oh my goodness. They had a little Harley shop over here. They've got a little barbecue place. I mean, it's bright and early in the morning, but I have until 12 before I gotta be anywhere. So I thought I'd go take a walk, see what else is going on. Look at all the yellow trucks over there, Tom. They got a whole lot full of yellow trucks. They must specialize in yellow trucks. I should go over there and ask them. Do you only fix yellow trucks? They sure do have a lot of them over there. Oh, that must be their company truck. There's tow trucks over there, and yeah, that's what they are. It's a towing company. Repair and tows. Still yellow truck, haha. So yeah, so basically I'm stuck here till about noon, and then I'll go drop off what I have, and go over and pick up the other thing when it's ready, and then drag that to where it needs to go. But I'm not going to drop it. I'm not going to drop it off today. I'm going to drop it off tomorrow morning. It's a live unload at 9 o'clock. So yeah, not a lot of miles or anything, but I'm kind of hoping they'll give me the local pay for it instead of the mileage pay. Because when I do these small runs, that's usually what happens. He gives me local pay for it, which is generally a little bit better because it tends to be more based on like an hourly thing. The palm trees. There is a gentle breeze, and it is bringing a little bit of cool air. Check out this truck. Man, I wouldn't mind driving that truck. Look at this thing. Daytona pig stand barbecue truck. That's a big, giant barbecue. Look at that thing. I'm gonna go to the other side and see if it really is a barbecue pit, or if it's just shaped like one. They just took a tanker and... Oh yeah, it's open on the other side. See the doors there are open? Yeah, they just took a tanker and retroed it. That's really cool. That is really cool. Let's go get a close look at that. What do you say? As Scotty would say, let's go be nosy. Let's go be nosy. And yes, this is Daytona, or pretty darn close to Daytona. So they consider this, it's Ormond Beach. The beach is close, but not close enough for me to walk over there. I mean, I guess I probably could, but I don't know the area that well that I'm going to walk a couple miles to the beach. Yeah, check this out. Look, it even has like handles on top. They spared no expense in detail. Yeah, so it's just a tanker. They cut out the sides, and they've got storage underneath. Can you see the little handles and stuff? Isn't that cool? Oh, hey Katie, how are you, hon? Mwah. Isn't this cool? So anyway, yeah, so that belongs to this place over here. It's a barbecue restaurant. So what else? There's a few other things over here. There's a Harley shop over here, or it's an outlet or something. Let's go check that out. They're probably not open. It's only like 8 o'clock in the morning here, but we'll go see what's what. Here's kind of a cool sign. I always like these kind of signs. They have a lot of them in Europe. At the old crossroads, telling you which way things were. I think that's kind of cool. There's a lot of birds down here. I'm trying to hold this only on America. How about in America? Only in America. You gotta get creative down here, right? Right? So let's see. Oh no, this is actually Daytona Harley Davidson. It's not the outlet's on the other side. This is the actual shop. Oh, I should go in here and get Kevin a coin. He collects the coins at different places he's been. You know, when you go into the Harley shops, they have coins from with their name for their location on them. So maybe I'll walk back over here before I leave later. Oh, there's ice cream over there too. A cigar shop. Not much into cigars. I have smoked a few cigars. I actually prefer cigars over cigarettes, but yeah, I don't have any use for them. My asthma doesn't tend to care for them. Look at the building's even painted Harley orange. Oh, they got lights on inside. Can we be nosy? Let's go be nosy. Oh, they're their night lights. Ooh, look at that. It's a trike. Can you see the trike? Yeah, there you go. Looking through the windows. This is truly being nosy. This is being nosy to the 10th degree, right? It's barrel clock here, yeah. Let's see what, yeah, so it's noon. It's about lunchtime there. A little after. Let's see what's on this side. Ooh, look at those. Very nice. Oh yeah, see, I guess they must have it closed off because they've got everything, all the entrance doors have big barricades across them. So I guess maybe they're not open. Let's see, we are, ask please, no, yeah, I don't know, they must be closed. Aw, what a shame. I thought I saw bikes and stuff out here yesterday though. Unless they just close this off so people can't break in and wheel the bikes out. But look at this, isn't this cool? Trying to shade the, look at that red one. I like that red. I think a security guard or something is over here checking me out, trying to see what I'm doing. Ooh, there's the big boys. There's the big boys there. I don't see any yellow bikes. I'm kind of looking too. Look at that gunmetal gray kind of one there. I see orange. No yellows though, Tom. I think it might be out of luck on the yellow thing. I don't see anything yellow. Ooh, there's a really pretty blue. Look at that blue. That's brilliant blue. Woohoo. Yep. Any who's it, what's it? Here's one of those big giant chairs that everybody uses for their, you sit up in the chair and get your picture taken. See, I was here kind of thing. Ta-da! Big giant chair. Hey Bernie, I'm down, I'm parked at the truck stop right next to the Harley Davidson Daytona. In fact, there we go. But it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Not doing me any good. We peeked in the windows though. If you just joined in, we did peek in the windows. You can take a look. Applying for Tom. Find any pink. You know, they do pink, a line of pink stuff for women. So there could possibly be a pink bike in there, but I didn't spot any. Jane. I know, Jane is funny, isn't he, Tom? Or she? She's funny. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just killing time until I, Oh, there you go. Here's one for Tom. Let's see if we can look at the name of this joint. It's a pub. Saints and Sinners Pub. Giant sandwiches. Ooh, and I hear motorcycles. Big ones. One of those sounded like a Road King. I got to learn what the Road Kings sound like because of Kevin's bike. They do have a very distinct sound to them. I mean, unless they've been really modified out, but... Hey, Jackie, how are you? I parked last night in the Love's truck stop next to the Harley Davidson Daytona. So I'm over here being nosy. See? And they do rentals. I told Kevin when he got rid of his bike, we could always go rent a bike. See? They do rentals. I know not all of them do rentals, but it would be cool. Hi Sue, how are you? I was just telling the peeps I'm down in Daytona, and I'm being nosy around the Harley Davidson dealer in Daytona. Well, just outside of Daytona, I guess. I'm in Ormond Beach. I parked the truck at the Love's stop over here. But there's some bikes over there, the detail shop. We'll circle back around and go peek at those later. Those will all look like the same thing. They're big touring bikes of some sort or another. It's really nice here. I mean, it's warm, don't get me wrong. It's like 80 degrees and it's muggy. You can kind of tell by the haze, I'm sure. Oops, sorry. Don't mean to, you know what? Let me bring it back down to, there you go. They got all, I mean, this whole center, oh, there's like a little motel above this too. This whole center, I guess, is nothing but Harley stuff. They've got a motel above, they've got audio set up, they've got restaurant, they've got a little venue back here, a little covered venue, probably for like concerts and picnics and gatherings and whatnot. Oh yeah, oh, little venue, it's a big venue. That's a big... You hear the birdies making noise? This is a nice setup. I'll pull away and take a look. Look at the size of this sleeper. Jeez, oh man. Talk about living in your truck, huh? Let's see, how's that? Look at the size of that sleeper. That's not just a sleeper, baby. That's your whole house right there. I think I had an apartment smaller than that at one point. I do. Better than snow. Oh, good golly molly, don't you know it. So much better than snow. Cheeseburger baby. And there's there's some RVs back here. There's a truck that managed to find his way back here to park. Truck stop did fill up last night, so I suppose if you know about this big spot back here and know it's not being used because of what's going on down here, not a bad... I guess you might as well come on and hang out, right? There's JP Cycles over there. The landscapers are working hard. And looks of the condensation coming off his AC. He's been sitting here all night. Big bug. Big bug. Kind of locust or something. This is a big old thing. Let's take a little look-see. Ready? let's take a little look-see and see what we find. These are different colors. I like the red and the black. I just don't particularly care for that design. But the red and the black on a fifth wheel would be kind of cool. Mom and Dad have one, something like this one here. It's about that size. It's not super big, but big enough. There's a little teeny tiny one. That's what I call tiny. They make them even smaller, but that's what I call tiny. Bigger than a truck. Alrighty. Let's walk back here along the road and it'll take us to the truck stop. Because there are sidewalks. Go ahead and use them. Hi Amy, how are you? Lori, I'm in Florida. I was just touring the grounds of the Harley Davidson Daytona facility. They're all closed up, but I did peek in the windows. So if you go back and look at the feed, you can see me peeking in the windows at the pretty box. Oh my goodness. So anyway, as we walk around, blah, blah, blah. And there's a nice little lake here. I know it's not a lake, it's just a retention pond, but it looks more lakey than some retention ponds do. The fifth wheel, you do like that? You like? Yeah, I like the colors. I just didn't like the design. Yeah, Tom, you could live in that. I totally agree with you. And I would love to retire and forget about having a house, forget about having a damn mortgage payment and insurance and blah, blah, blah that goes along with. I would love to just put my butt and a few of my belongings in a fifth wheel and just travel all around the states. Find places to park, you know, maybe keep a storage area somewhere up north or have some place at my kid's house. She's all grown up and have a family of her own. Maybe she'll give me a little spot somewhere in her house I can keep some of my stuff. And, oh, there's birdie nests in that tree. And, yeah, just travel around. I just have to convince Kevin of it now. Yeah, that way when it gets cold, we can come down south. When it's nice, we can go back up north. And just hang out in the camper. We don't need a lot of space. I mean, geez, look at the space now. There's that little teeny tiny condo, and all we do is sit in the living room most of the time, use the bathroom, and sleep in the bedroom. And there's not a lot going on there, so the RV might actually feel like it has more room in it. But just saying. And here we go. There's some more retention ponds. They got a little water fountain to keep the water circulating so it doesn't get all stagnant. They've got a fountain here too, it's just not on. Some more birdie nest up in that tree. Oh, there's some canas. Look at this. Look at this. You know, up where we live, we have to dig these guys up, the bulbs up. And I think those are canas. Right there. And we have to dig them up and bring the bulbs inside because it's too cold for them where we are. They get this beautiful red flowers on them. Anywho, look, there's a little outcropping here. Am I able to go on that? Let's go see if I can go on that. Looks like a truck almost wiped out the sign and did a number to the water there. It looks like I can walk out across that. I think I'm going to. I think I was going to. Look both ways. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Let's go walk across the water, y'all. It's not the beach I was hoping for, but you know. There is a really nice cool breeze coming across this water though. That must be why there's so many birds up around here. They've got this beautiful source of water. I'm assuming it's fresh water. Pretty darn close to it. There are off in the distance on the other shore some cranes over there. Can you see those specks of white? I believe they're cranes, or they could just be piece of plastic piping that juts out that drains water into these ponds, but let's just say they're cranes. I can't see from here, I'm squinting at them, so they're white and they're on the other side of the shore, so I don't know which one they are. Oh, it looks like there's a little campground behind here. I think back in there might be little camper areas. Huh, we'll go be nosy. We're gonna get close enough to it. This walks all the way around the pond, so it's a little dam in between. Oh, look at these little guys. Oh, hey, I have these in my yard. You see these guys? Yeah, I have those in my yard. Watch out for the alligators. Oh, I'll watch for the alligators. I think I'll see them coming. You know, just saying. It's a pretty open area there, James. I don't think they're going to catch me by surprise. Yeah, we've got some, looks like cattails over here growing. I suppose maybe those weren't canos. They might have been some form of cattail growing along the edge. I don't know. I don't know if I can get too close down to these things without getting into the water itself. There's a little bit of sand there. Let's see. There's an old head of one of them. Look at this. Look at these guys. Let's see. There it is. Look. Isn't that pretty? It's on a plant that looks like that. Let's see if we can get this. Look. It's growing right in the water. There's a whole bunch of them along here. All right, back up the hill we go. Don't want the gators to get us. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's got a little bit of... That's so cool looking. Look at that. I don't even know what that is. There's the leaves that are around it. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get Johan on that. Maybe he can tell me. I like the little white dots on it. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Focus? There it goes. Oh, there you go. Isn't that cool? I thought it was clover, and then I looked at it closer. I'm like, hey, that's not clover. I don't know what that was. Yellow. Yes, there was a yellow flower. That was yellow. And what's over here? Oh, those are Queen Anne's lace. I know what that is. Here's a couple more of those purpley kind of flowers through here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask Johan what that is. Maybe he can help me out with that. Doggies. Doggies, say hi to the doggies. Two big black doggies. Oh, seriously, that breeze is gorgeous. I'm liking this. I suppose if I have to sit and wait, it's better to be doing it out here than sitting in my truck staring at the bugs on my windshield, right? There's some pine trees up in here. Little low-growing palms underneath them, and the pine trees up above. Let's go back here and be nosy and see what's back here. Yeah, I think it's an RV park. Looks like they have a little gate down there. I didn't really think this was going to turn into a field trip, but apparently we got ourselves a little field trip going, don't we? Ooh, look at the size of that pine cone. Ooh, that thing's big. Here, let me give you some comparison. There's my hand. That was a good sized pine cone, folks. Leave nature where you found it. Grapevine, I believe, yes, grapevines growing along top of the fence there. Let me get a closer look. Yeah, they're grapevines. Hey, Kathy. Tom, you're too funny. Yes, it is a nice area for a morning walk. I agree. Hi, Kathy. Kathy, I'm down in Florida, hon. I'm by the Daytona Harley Davidson. There's a truck stop just on the other side of it. And since I don't have to leave out of here until about noon, I thought I'd go be nosy around here and see what's going on. Yeah, so there's a mobile home, or not a mobile home, but a RV park back here. Truck trailer parking straight ahead. Do they actually have more places to park semi-trucks? I wonder. They might. There's this little lot over here that's got nothing in it. I just would have figured that to be a storage lot of some sort, but it's not contained, so I wonder. I don't know what that's all about. We'll have to go look at the signs and see what it says. Oh, they do have some little whatchamacallit cottages in here too. I call them a trailer cottage. You can pick them up. They have wheels underneath them. You can pick them up, hook them up to a truck, and tow them somewhere else if you want. They're like a mini mobile home, but they're only like 48 or 53 foot. They're not super huge. See, you can see one there. You know, that one is. That one's got, actually has a little upstairs window there. Probably has a loft of some sort up in it. But see the skirting around them? If you take that skirting down, you'll see there's actually there's trailers underneath them. Wheels and such. Flat bottom boat. That would be useful in Florida. Oh, got away from that breeze though. No more breeze. Yeah, I don't know. So maybe this area here they use, because it's got a little sign that says exit at the end. Maybe they let trucks park back in there. Or I suppose, if they're dropping trailers in here, they're using semis to drop them in here. They could very well have to park them over here and then tow the trailers into the park over here. So maybe that's why they have this access area for trucks. But I don't see any signs that say anything like you have to have permission or no public parking. Just a big area. Yeah, whatever. It's kind of cool. Oh, they got a little doggy park. Look, they got tunnels for running around in. Is it an agility? No, they just have tunnels. I thought maybe it was like a whole agility park, but oh, and I caught Puppy's attention. He sees me walking now, he won't go. He's like, hey, there's somebody over there. Let's go play. yeah, so I guess if you're a boat enthusiast and you want to come down here and hang out, but you don't want to get property and, bring your trailer down here, have a spot. Most of these spots look like they'll fit. Let's see, up here it says one-way angle parking, exit straight ahead, no trailers. One way only. Then over here is the truck and trailer parking. It's still this way, I guess. Well, let's just keep going that way and see what we find, huh? Well, here's a little different. Oh, wait, I know what this is too. We can grow these up by our house too, but they look just like they're wild grasses. Look at this. Give you that kind of a thing. There we go. There's a nice picture of one. And then, see, it just looks like crabgrass. Crabgrass with flowers. Our crabgrass doesn't have flowers on it. Haha. Oh, there's a big, see? Here we go. Can you hear the crows up there cawing away? One way, angle parking, exit straight ahead, no trailers. I don't know, man, this just keeps going and going. They have signs that say there's truck and trailer parking, but I don't know where this mysterious truck and trailer parking is. There's dragonflies flying all around here. Can't quite catch any for you there, but I see one landed it. I'll get a picture of it for you. And those, I know what those are. Those are wild asters. Those are purple asters there. See if we can get the focus. And that is, oh wait, I know what it's called. Let me think. I grow those in my yard too. They're a wildflower up by us as well. I'm not going to focus, really? Focus, there we go. I'm not sure what this is either, this white flower in here. I can't quite make that out. Hi, Angela. Hi, Michelle. Oh, look at this. We know what this is too, right? Verbenium. Verbenium. Again, this is an annual up by us. Sometimes we can plant it and it'll come back again, but usually it's planted every year. It's not something that comes back or stays over the winter. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness, it's like a whole bush over here. Like ours are just little plants, but this is like a whole shrub. Look at how big that thing is. I believe that's a form of verbenium. If I'm even pronouncing it properly, I don't know. Hey, Jim. All right. So anyway, I'm back here trying to find this so-called, they claim that there's trailer parking back here, truck and trailer parking, but I haven't seen it yet. So we're just going to keep going until we can find it. Da da da. There's some more. Well, looks like this is probably their storage area where people don't, they don't want to rent a pad when they're not here, so they store their trailers back here. That's what this looks like here. Well, maybe that's what they were talking about. You can come back here and store your trailer. When they say truck and trailer, that's probably what they were referring to. It's so quiet. I mean, we're right on the edge of a highway, but you can barely hear it. We're right next to 95. And we're close to where 95 and 4 come together. What do we got up here? Okay, it's still saying truck and trailer parking straight ahead. Is that just what this patch of grass up here is all about? You can park in the mud if you want. Truck and trailer parking straight ahead. No, there isn't. I guess maybe they're just referring to this. Good morning. Maybe they're just referring to this patch of land back here. That's a big wide open space though. There's definitely room. You could come back here and move around. You can switch everything around, and all these big trailers and stuff that they bring in, you'd be able to get them up here and situate yourself around, which would be nice, because I don't know if you've ever seen some RV campsites. Trying to get your unit onto your pad can be tricky. They are tight. Hey, look at this big turnaround back here. And there are tire tracks back here, so maybe, and it's kind of a sandy base, so I don't know that it would be flood out. You know, it would flood. If it did, it would probably drain quick because it's sandy. There are tire tracks back here, so maybe they let trucks kind of park in this little area back here. I don't think I'd want that though, because trucks drip oil and fuel and whatnot, and this is their green space. You would think that wouldn't be a thing, but whatever. All right, let's head back the other way. So, see all the big, I think they're just crows. They sound like crows flying around up there. So, anywho, oh, the breeze is back, yay. Yeah, and they got this little gravel. You know, maybe this little gravel section here, maybe they can park overflow over here. Maybe they do that because it's a path that it's been prepared and it's got crushed stone on it. They obviously maintain it. It's not all full of weeds or anything. So I suppose they use it for something. Maybe it's like guest parking, that kind of thing too. People come down and visit, or you have more than, because the trailer pads, you can't put a whole bunch of extra cars up on there. I suppose maybe just store your stuff over here. I don't know. Oh well, whatever. Look at the configuration of this tree. Let's see if I can. Look at how gnarly that thing is. Isn't it kind of cool how it's all twisty and turny? Much like the bonsai trees. I'd be good at that now. Oh, getting a trailer into tight spots in an RV. You know, the thing is they say the smaller the trailer is, the more difficult it is to turn, because you get used to turning the big ones, and the smaller ones react so much faster that even people that drive semis, when they try to do something small, like, oh yeah, I got this, and then they realize it turns so much faster, and it has such quicker, the reaction is so quick that it even throws off semi drivers. It takes them a little bit to orient themselves to what they're driving. But yeah, I suppose now that I have the idea of it, though, I probably could. Oh, you should take some pictures of them, Tom. I'd like to see some of those gnarly trees. I used to draw them. I sketch a little bit here and there, and I would either take pictures of them, or I would just sit down and see one and do pencil drawings, and then go back and fill them in with details and stuff later. But I just like the texture and the lines of them, and in certain shadows that they make. They're just kind of cool. Then you got things like these pine trees that go straight up like a, that's why they use them for telephone poles, because they just go straight up. Straight as an arrow. You can practically put a level against them and they're straight as can be. Oh, thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. Oh, somebody trying to get their doggies to go through the tunnels. They're not looking like they're too convinced they should. They're trying to get him to go through there. I think he's stuck in the middle of them. He's kind of like, now what do I do? Oh, there he goes. Oh, there's a couple doggies over there. There's more than one. Hi, puppies. Are you learning new tricks? Yeah? Those look like some old puppies. I don't know if they're learning tricks or just being nosy. Anywho. Alright, well, I don't know if there's much else to show you guys. I'll go ahead and let you go. Go enjoy your day. Thanks for joining me. And I'll catch up with you later. Love you. Appreciate you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye for now.